We are day 7, I think. Yeah, 7. Day 7. And it's time to start heading east. We got today. Yeah, it's Wednesday. We'll be home on. It's gonna be a day longer than I originally planned, but that's okay. Today's kind of a shorter day. Today's only gonna be like 4:20, I think. Getting from here in Mesquite, Nevada, down to, or I should say, up to Grand Junction. Grand Junction, Colorado. Yeah, it's kind of sad that it's been going on. Actually, and by the way, this morning I did order the vented dipstick for this thing. With any luck, it'll be at the house Saturday when I get home. But I don't know where. I think I got it from Parts Giant because they were the cheapest I found. And I had the buffet at the Virgin River, for breakfast and for dinner last night, and I kind of wish I would have gotten their prime rib special instead. But yeah, would have been a little bit cheaper, and also would have been probably wouldn't have eaten it quite as much. But that is what it is. I think we're going to stay on this and go through the gorge again instead of doing Old 91. Old 91's a good ride, don't get me wrong. Just try to make some time, and because it's because it's already it's 7:30 here, 8:30 in 8:30 once I get into Utah. I don't really have any places I need to stop. I'll probably stop at Grand Junction, Harley, assuming I'm there before they close, and I should be. I mean, they should be open till 6 o'clock Mountain Time. But I've had a good trip. Kind of a little bit of a freak out because of all the oil getting in the air cleaner. Hopefully the vented dipstick helps with that. It'll give it another route aside from the breathers to kind of vent that pressure off. Alright, I'm going to shut up and just enjoy the scenery here over the next 25 miles, because after that, going through I-15 going through I-15 in Utah is just kind of whatever until we get on to 70, and 70 gets pretty good. I've been thinking a little bit about what I'm going to do for next year. What I might do next year is take 2 full weeks off for Sturgis. Yeah, take 2 full weeks off for Sturgis, and that'll only leave me a week of other vacation days to use. And as such, I'm probably just going to do like either a couple of weekend type trips, like maybe go down and hit the Windy Nine or something like that. Which I guess Her Two Wheels just posted a series about that. I might put a link to that just if I want, if I can figure it out, as to her Windy Nine video, which I've done some of them. I think I did about half of them. And yeah, while they're good, don't get me wrong, it's nice technical riding. You just don't get the scenery that you get out here. Stop for gas up in like Cedar City. And then so it's probably stop for gas in Cedar City, which is like, I think it's like 100 miles from here. I do think that staying at Virgin River is actually really good. The room was good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, it was adequate. It was about on par with like a Super 8, but it was, I think, $42 or something like that. You can't beat that. You can't beat a hotel room anywhere for under $50 a night anymore. I missed the Arizona sign, and I'm 7 miles into Arizona. Boy, oh boy, I'm all over the place today. Okay, enjoy the George one last time. I don't think I'm coming back here next year. I think, like I said, it's going to be a couple of weekends, or maybe a long weekend, like down to either southeastern Ohio or down by the Dragon. singing Dixie? Well, because southwestern Utah used to be called the Dixie of the West. They used to grow cotton and all sorts of stuff down here like that. Yeah, I said this yesterday. I'd like to see Denver also on that sign, because Denver is significantly larger than Salt Lake City. And you're going to go this way to get to 70 to go to Denver. I mean, I get it. We're 300-something miles to Salt Lake City, but almost 700 miles, 650 miles to Denver. Alrighty, here's the cutoff that Zion Harley's on, and goes to Hurricane, and then eventually a couple of the parks. But yeah, so yeah, this is what we're going to be looking at for the next, I don't know, 150 miles or so, 160 miles. A lot of just surrounded by a lot of red rocks and stuff. But it's pretty, don't get me wrong. For being interstate, there's decent scenery on 15 and 70. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this now, and I'll pick this up after I get gas in about probably 45 minutes, probably about Cedar City. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alright, so it stopped at this, what is it, Cedar Band Travel Plaza. I'm guessing it's kind of a duty-free type deal, because when I pulled in here, is I entering the Cedar Band Paiute tribe or something? I don't know, whatever. Don't matter. It was cheaper here for gas, so it's like, yeah, it's probably Indian land, and as a result, it's duty free. Swifty Swift's probably coming in here. Alrighty, so next fuel stop is probably going to be in Salina, hopefully. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so we're, what, probably 120 miles, yeah, about 100 miles in, give or take. We got 80 miles on I-15 still, and then we start heading east on 70. I'm looking for 7th gear again. That's good. Gas mileage was kind of crappy on the last tank, because going up from about, I don't know, 1,500 feet in Mesquite, we're probably, I didn't look and I didn't see any sort of a sign, but I'm wagering I'm probably close to 6,000 feet. Probably. So, yeah. Well, so I think it's going to be like this for a while. I'll pick this up as it gets interesting again. See y'all in a bit. Alrighty, 2 miles away from the beginning of Interstate 70. Yeah. Alright, Interstate 70. We're going to head back east to get to Grand Junction tonight, and then eventually Denver and possibly further on. there for the historic Cold Fort. Nah, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. Try to make it over the mountain and get to and get over to Salina. Get gas before we have to go and cross the 105 miles with no stop. Let's go over the Wasatch Clear Creek Summit, 7180. Snow on some of these peaks up there. Downgrade. Watch for other truckers. Any luck, I'll get checked into the hotel, run over to the Harley dealer, and maybe they'll be able to get this thing washed so I can clean it clean really good. I can start looking to see if I got any oil leaks. What in the hell? He put a sleeper on a Chevy van, on a Chevy van's cab. Yeah, I don't know if I ever rode in this stretch between I-15 and Salina. Between Richfield and Salina. I wanted to get some shots of these red buttes and stuff. Actually, I don't know if those are buttes or mounds or teats, or I don't know what these technically are, but they're all around me. They're all around me. I got about another 10 miles before I get to Salina, and we'll get gas. Just because I was going to need to stop in Salina anyway, and I feel good right now. I am not that tired. You know, head temp has been pretty steady in the valley at about 280, between like 278 and 285, so that's not bad. Ambient, maybe like that a little bit. To help stand the bike up a little better, to take out some of the weight that's pushing down on the kickstand. Silvery Rado. Hoping when I get to Grand Junction, and I might have said this already, that I can get this thing over to the Harley dealer, because where I'm going to be staying at, there's like maybe 3 hotels I'm looking at, and they're all pretty close to where the shop is, so at least get this thing washed. That way I know it's clean, and so that way I know it's clean, and then I can start looking to see. And I'll go ahead and wipe out the air cleaner, and I can try and see exactly how much, because it'll been about what, I haven't opened the air cleaner since Barstow, so yeah, 2 full days, and it'll be probably about what, 1,000 miles, 1,200, no, yeah, about 1,100 miles. I think it was like 400 miles or so to get from Barstow to, yeah, and I got a timer there, if you can see it, 1,450 miles since the oil was changed. And they cleaned it out then, and I cleaned it out at Barstow. North, and the ever famous next service is 105 miles. Maverick's over there. 308, 308. 309 at the Loves. We'll go to the Loves. Why? Because it's on that side of the expressway. Hey, look, I found that guy again.
Turn right onto South State Street.
Alright, gas time. Oil check time. Alright, see you in a little bit.